So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We stand for the national anthem of France. And we're underway. Finds him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Could move up a gear here. Just brushed off the ball there. And the counter is on. Now surely! Oh, shooting chance!
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Goes for goal! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Iraq take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Hoists it forward. Ball. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Gets into a dangerous position. And he's on a charge. Knocks it away. Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Gets it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Delicate ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Got 5 minutes till half-time. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Going through. Dinks one in. Timely intervention. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Iraq are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Looks to dink one in. Cleared away. And that's been levered clear. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
He's going for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. France are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Shoots! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Iraq are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Iraq grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. 5 minutes left on the clock. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, great ball! Looking to... has a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. France making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
It's come through. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And that will be the final act. Iraq emerged victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. They have bounced straight back, 2 wins from 3, and that ought to be enough. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical approach...
So we just await the arrival of the teams here in what is a crucial game. It appears to be a fairly safe place that they find themselves in. Very probably avoiding defeat will be sufficient to progress in the competition, and that is reflected in an air of optimism, indeed confidence swirling all over the place here. The mood is very, very good. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Uruguay lining up with a look of total focus. Eyes on the prize, which is way beyond these group stages.
To be perfectly honest, Peter, it would be a big surprise for them to slip up at this stage and not qualify now. Thinking about a point is potentially much more problematical than going after 3. We've seen many a team do that, and before you know it, they're getting it wrong. If they're true to themselves, I'm ready to back their chances.
There's the whistle, and here we go. He's looked long this time. Face to face with the keeper. Has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Good ball, it's found its target. Hoists it forward. I needed a better pass there. Turns and goes, shapes to shoot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
gets it back. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. Gets the better of his man. A chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. Going for goal! There's a goal!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Tries lifting it over. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Nigeria seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
A good deal hanging on what they can achieve here. A point will do. Keeps everyone guessing. In towards the middle. He hits it! We hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than a decent game up to now. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Uruguay come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Uruguay just about have their noses in front. Forward it goes. And it shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
And the shot! In he goes again! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So here comes the substitution. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward, and the counter-attack is on for Uruguay. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. mission accomplished.
So we have a double substitution going on here. Uruguay take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
This could spell... He's gone for it! Top draw save from the keeper.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Gets on the end of it. Tries to get it clear. Uruguay have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into...
He's having a go. Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, that is a bit special. Uruguay tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And that's it. Oh, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. Successive wins then to blot out that opening day defeat, and 6 points ought to be plenty. Oh, how will we look back on that?
It's certainly doing it the hard way, Peter, but the most important thing is that the team got the job done. Getting through is all that mattered, and whatever tests came their way, they showed they were more than capable of dealing with it, an experience that can benefit them all in the longer term.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Although it's got the juices flowing, and now this. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. In 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So that's got things underway. There's a long ball. It's a brilliant interception. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And he's there to clear it. Receives him, and the finish! Away from immediate danger. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And that is as far as they're going to go. Across the field it goes. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Pepe. Pepe! In for the follow-up! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Played into space out wide. Played into space out wide. Great leap! Now can he finish? No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. It's a loose ball. Gets it back. Going through. And it's been taken straight back. Pepe. Decent looking ball.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And the finish! Really well taken goal.
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Saudi Arabia break the deadlock.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
A famous win all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Played out to the right. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Strong punch. Plays a clever pass. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. Back to winning ways. 2 wins out of 3. It is a very decent return. Saudi Arabia leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing.
Sweden are on the cusp of making the knockout stage. Ever since the groups were announced, this is where they wanted to be, and indeed felt they ought to be. There is a sense of genuine theatre here. The loyal supporters hope it is all going to be wrapped up in the next couple of hours. 3 points will guarantee that they get their wish. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And so, the national anthems. That was impressive. Match that. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward, it increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
And we're underway. Hit long and direct. Get a throw in. Has a go! Good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Forward it goes. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
So it is still 0-0. Hoists it high. Shapes to shoot! Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Away from immediate danger. Turns and goes back. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Sweden need a win here to make it through. Dinks one in. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Martin. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Defence has got rid of that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that has been cleared. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Now surely, he's got really well taken goal. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper sends it forward. He's played him through. And through to the goalkeeper. Gets into some space. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And shoots! He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the wing. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Sweden have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. It's going to be a double change then. Gets it upfield.
The United States showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And they've been caught out, and another time! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a throw. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Hoists it forward. Out to the left it goes. And that's a throw. Whipped it again. Repelled by the keeper. That's it. They are out. And that means there is no place for them in the knockout stage. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, the truth is they haven't been good enough to progress. The table doesn't tell lies.
Senegal emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. So it's down to business here. Looks to dink one in. He's through the middle. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent, and it's played forward. Now a chance to break, and help's available out wide. He's got away. Chance! He's got a goal! And Senegal score first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it high. And he's there to cut it out. Gets good distance on it. Played into them, has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Hoists it forward. Come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a brilliant interception. Chance to break. Forward it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Germany are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
A reprieve. That is going to be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Senegal come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's got through. And that should be the keeper's. And the finish! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Shapes for an overhead! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lobs it in gently, and he's onside. He can get that clear. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Hoists it forward. Out towards the flank. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Germany are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Germany can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's left his man. That is terrific skill.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Pins it out wide. Timely intervention. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So 4 points from 9, it leaves them right on the cusp and sweating on the group equation. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say.
Hello and welcome all to what I'm sure is going to be an unmissable game. Here's the key information. We have a side looking to make it into the exclusive knockout stage of the competition. A victory does it, but anything less than that could lead to all sorts of complications. Everybody is ready to go once we have the formalities out of the way. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
So it's away we go then. Looks to thread it through. Defending of the desperate variety. He's in! Going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Brings it forward. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw. Played out to the right. That's gone a long way up and away. It's on. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Hoists it forward. Let's put a stop to that. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. He's had a goal! Oh, taken with style! And already they're looking to run away with it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cuts cuts it out. Spain have a free kick. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Gets it back. Gets good distance on it. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Any reviews on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Spain in control at half-time, 2-0. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group. Just brushed off the ball there. He's made sure that that won't get through. Going back to the keeper. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Deftly done. Has a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Minutes played. A win here so important to their ambitions. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. He spotted the run and played him through. He's left his mark. He's gone for it! Trying to get there. Oh, real danger here. He's dead. He's gone for it! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tries lifting it over. Keeper sends it forward. South Korea have it back and they can go again. He's making good use of... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. And that has been clubbed away. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And that's it. Spain have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done so far. So unbeaten in the group, 5 points from 9 and 9 times from 10. That is plenty. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, not as smooth as they would have preferred, but they're through, and that's the bit that matters most.